Hey, Al and Hunter. And it looks like it's working. Just so you know, I am dual streaming. I am live on YouTube and I'm live on Facebook at the same time. I'm going to look into doing others as well, so like I can just multi-stream to like all the services except fucking TikTok. But I just have to get my screens set up right. I need more monitors because yeah. So I've done a little changing around. As you'll notice down below me, I now have a few little different things. So there, it's pointing to that can that's in the centre of the catch box. That is pointing to the disc that's just below that can, and then all the way down the bottom is just the platform for that shelf. So you got a few close-ups. Your computer isn't doing well. What is it doing or not doing? Or is it like me? Is it just an age thing? It might just be an age thing because it is with me. Like I ache today. Oh, it is old, yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again? If it's old, the usual advice is, like, apart from the usual of, yeah, upgrade shit, is uninstall stuff you don't need or want. And that should help it. All right, yeah. So yeah, I know. Sometimes you would be surprised the amount of people that just turn a computer on and then leave it on for weeks and never turn it off. And it's like, yeah, a restart usually helps. But yeah, if it's just old, I would uninstall anything and everything that you don't use. That usually helps because it's just, yeah. And if it's an Apple, then just get rid of it anyway, because Apple are terrible. So just to show you, like those three little things, I'll go and put my hand in front of each one, and then you'll see below me that I've actually got three. It looks like one, but that's three separate things. There, see, we have little fancy set up now. There's a big waffle going. Oh yeah, for Hunter's thing. Is it all finished then, Hunter? It's all ready. And yeah, oh, yesterday I carried on shooting. Like, well, I didn't carry on, but I started shooting again in the evening, and yeah, it's totally was just. I forgot all my gizmos. See, I'm on point now, which makes me happy because, yeah, I did really want to like this frame, and I do like it. I just don't want to shoot the other one until I'm really, really good with this. So the other thing, Hunter, you could do, and it depends like what you've got, you could try wiping it and reinstalling Windows, that can help for like old PCs, or depending on how technical you are, it's not like super technical, but you could just install Linux on it, which will make it run faster. But because there's just less junk and shit in Linux. But yeah, if you're not if you don't want to go down that path, sometimes just wiping it and reinstalling Windows can help. That also gets by the uninstalling stuff. It's like you've started over from scratch. But yeah, so now I'm remembering things and like doing my actual anchor point and put my glasses on. We get a little can cut going first of all. Oh, and I don't know if anyone there watches Naked and Afraid. So I've got like a few people. We watch Naked and Afraid on Thursday nights. We're on the latest season, 18. Episode 3, the guy took a slingshot. I won't spoil who the guy was. It is very much someone who is very capable of survival. But he took a slingshot and he modified it in the middle of the, I don't know, do you want to say jungle or forest? But yeah. Are you gonna be on there? For me, the waffle, yeah, but I don't know if I'll put money in. Just purely because of like, I put in quite a bit on the last one, and with the exchange rate, it's a lot. So, and I'm trying to save for ECST. So I'm slowing down on the, well, I'm stopping buying. I have stopped buying. Oh, Naked and Afraid. I would go on there. I would do like the fan challenge. My weaknesses would be, number one, I can't do heat. So like if they sent me to like Africa, yeah, I'd be dead. Like I couldn't survive the heat. The thing where I would be weakest is plants. Like I have zero knowledge on what plants are safe to eat, touch, and all stuff like that. Oh yeah, the bugs would totally get me as well. They don't bother me as much as the heat. Like, don't get me wrong. Like getting bitten all over. Oh yeah, I would look like what some people do, like just like red bumps all over. Yeah, they would go for me. But that wouldn't be the thing that would make me tap. What about you? Well, so what are the things that would make you tap? Because like, obviously, like shit happens on Naked and Afraid, and it pushes you to your limit. What would be those things that make you go, no, fuck this, I'm out of here? For me, I said it would be the heat. Let me see. Like, apart from the blatantly obvious, like if I got sick, like medically tapped or something like that, the thing that would make me actually tap would be the heat. Because like let me do Fahrenheit for you. So in about 25 to 30 Fahrenheit, I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt. So when they like send people to Africa and it's like over 100, yeah, I couldn't handle that. Skimmed it. Do you watch it then, Hunter? Do you watch Naked and Afraid? And have you seen the episode that I'm referring to? So it's the latest season that just started, episode 3. We're a little bit behind because on the first week they done 2 episodes, then they done 1, and then they done 2. Alright, well, if you're interested, so season 18, episode 3, so it would have been just over a week ago. Yeah, the guy takes he actually says, like, oh, it's a hunting slingshot. I couldn't see exactly what it was. I could try going on there, maybe I'll try and pause it, see if I can make out what it was. But it wasn't blatantly obvious, like the glances you got of it. Oh, the girl with no legs. Oh yeah, like that fucking episode. Like when she told her story of why she's got no legs, I was like, Jesus Christ. Like fucking it, like that. It was like I was speechless. It even leaves me speechless now. Like when she told the story of how she's got no legs. Like fuck. See, I'm getting there with it. I also changed the pouch. So this is still the point for SWC, but I changed the pouch to one of those sniper sling. I don't know if it's going to show up. You know, like the ones with the sniper sling logo on the back, and they're really, really soft. I think I kind of like the soft ones. Hey, Hawk. How's your Friday going? I figured I'd do 11:30 because yesterday, like Smo, and I know he does his lunchtime thing, so I figured, okay, I'll do it after lunch. Hey, and hello to Homemade Slingshot, who's watching live on Facebook. Yeah, for those just joining, I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So hello, Homemade Slingshot. I was trying it out because I was looking it up, and it's like it seems like it's possible to stream to two places at the same time, and apparently it is. So let's see which one I get kicked off first. That one's going to be interesting. If anyone in the YouTube, like if you're interested, if you go to my Slinginerd Facebook, it should be showing up there. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the TikTok thing. Like, I just can't. For me, like, so, right, little serious. Like, the issue I have with TikTok is because it evolved from Musically and stuff like that. And whenever people mention, because I don't even look at shorts on YouTube. Like, I have a thing that it blocks them out. Like, I don't even see them come up. I can't even click on them, like they don't even show up, because all I think of is when all those things started were like people doing really shitty things. Oh, my granddad's dying, he's in hospital, and that, and then they're just fucking dancing for 20 seconds in front of it's like, what is wrong with people? And that's what I think of when I think of like the short form videos. And like they're all dicks that do shit. Like the videos of people like that, they get on a plane and they delay the plane taking off because they put their phone in the aisle, and then they're going, I'm going to Brazil. Like, what? Fuck off. That's why I can't do it, because in my brain it's like, no. Hey, hello Benji. You're on a break at work. So whereabouts are you, Benji? Because to me, I'm mountain time, so it's 11:41. Yeah, see, I'm also thinking I might try and do Twitch as well. That's a little one. I got a little ball. I found a little ball in my big balls. Where do I put it? Chuck it in there. Oh, you're in Scotland. I was going to say, I thought you was in the UK, so like at work, like must be near the end of your day then. Yeah, is it weird for everyone? Like people in YouTube are probably thinking, "Who's he talking to?" And then people in Facebook are like, "Who's he talking to?" It's. I am not talking to myself. There really are people that watch. I know it's shocking. There really are people that watch me. Hey, Josh. I think I'm getting to that can point where it's just like that weird bit that you just can't. I'll probably put some stickers up and a target in a little bit. Yeah, Josh, whole new things. Look, see it below me, the whole new setup. I can shoot that little penis off the lips. That's going to get me banned for sure. Just an hour to go. Wow. So you work late then? See, when I see Fife, Scotland, immediately in my head, like, and being like originally from England, the joke was, "Do you want a bunch of Fifes or a bunch of Fifes?" Right, let's see if we can get the peen off the lips. Ooh, I think I hit the lips. I think like that was more of a lip explosion, and then the peen just flew off. Yeah, I'm actually getting really good with this. And it was all on the release. This is a private practice then. And it's always private with me. You know me, like the lads. I like to keep it like exclusive. Like that's why I never say the whole L and S thing. Like we want to keep this thing low key. Like it's only the cool kids that get to watch me. You know. Oh, shooting privates. I get it now. Shooting Ryan's privates. Shall I go and put it back out? Let's go and check on it. Let's go and check on the peen, see if it's okay. Yep, it was right in the smacker, right on the lip. So let's see if I'm determined now that this is my little challenge now. Get the peen off the lips. Now, how many times has a guy ever said that? Ever. I should put my bracelet on, shouldn't I? I do have so many hard drives. The rest of my day after this, rest of my day is going to put a movie on because it's my last day off. And I'm just going to dismantle hard drives because I've got to get through those things. Because at ECST I want to bring. I looked, and last year there was roughly 100 people, I think, by the scorecard. So I want to bring about 100 of like the disc targets, just so I've got enough to give out. So that will be my rest of my day. I don't know what movie to watch though. I really, every now and again, I do look at the China sites. I would love to get a slow-mo camera, but those things are so expensive. Do those discs... Hey, Jorge! Do those discs come in 40mm? I'm not sure like, I'm not sure how big the small ones are. They're probably bigger than 40mm. I've only got the big ones here, so that's the large ones. And I know you're joking around, by the way, Jorge. I'm just honestly, truly not sure how big the small ones are. I'd have to have a look. They do smaller ones. Those are for, like, in IT, like when you see like these big data centers and they've got these great big servers running, you can buy, and they are what's the enterprise hard drives, and those things are like that. That probably is 40mm, but the trouble is they're also like paper thin. Like that, those things shatter because they're got to be small because they're in like small enclosure. So I definitely wouldn't shoot one of those. All right, yeah. So honestly, I'll measure one. I do have some of the enterprise drives. I'll open one and I'll have a look. I'll send you a picture of like the actual disc in there. But yeah, those things are thin. Like you can bend them. I'm pretty sure that would shatter. I'm not sure how far off I'm missing. So is that working for everyone? Like, because I got rid of that camera that's below me, and now you got 3 different ones all zoomed in. I'm not sure if I'm going high or slightly left. Oh, and I adjusted the light as well. I've got a big stand-up light down there, and I changed it to like this nice kind of yellowish colour. I believe the smaller ones are at least 60mm. Probably, yeah. If I did send you some of the small ones, didn't I? Yeah, because I only had a handful of those. The first sets that I sent out, I only had a handful of them because they're hard to come by. 1 or 2, yeah, and it's because they're really difficult. Because those small ones come from laptop hard drives. The trouble is, in about the last, let's say, 8 years or so, they no longer use those drives. They're using solid state drives. As you might have heard the term SSD. Hey, he's here. Hoggy's here. There you go. There, so you know, Hoggy, just in case I talk to people and you're thinking, who the hell's he talking to? I'm dual streaming YouTube and Facebook at the same time. See, I'll always be there. Oh, and I'll have to get you the alligator. I'll get you something for alligators next time. I'm honestly not sure, Al. I just sort of looked up for like a little animation of birds flying, and there were a few, but they were a bit crap. That was probably the best one I found. I think it is Day of the Birds. I think you're right, Al, but I don't know for sure. Yes, Jorge. Right now I'm streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. If you was to go to the Slinginerd Facebook page, it's probably going to show up there, like exactly this stream. Well, I think I hit the lip. Well, if I was doing a challenge to hit the lips and leave the peen alone, I just succeeded. I'm determined to hit the peen, not just knock it off the lips. You know, just like how anyone would. Get that out of there. It's not difficult, Jorge. I don't know if it's possible with a phone. Like, I'll look at it if you're in. I'll look it up to see if you can do it direct from a phone. I'm guessing like you could just do like go live on Facebook and go live on YouTube and do that. It's because I'm using software called OBS that allows me to add as many websites as I want to stream on. Like I actually have it. It's set up to go on Kick and Twitch as well. But I'll try that out some other time. But yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I technically I don't see why not on a phone. It would really cook the phone. Like the phone would get hot because it's streaming on two devices. A PC is a lot more powerful, a lot more cooling. It can handle it. But yeah, I'll look it up. I'll see if it's possible on a phone. I don't know. Although, Jorge, I do have you to thank, though, like the whole release, definitely, because after, like, I done my live yesterday, and then, I shot again yesterday, later in the afternoon, I think it was, early evening, and kept practicing, and yeah, it was not 100%, but yeah, a big percentage of me just all over the place was the release. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm putting in, but like, I'm just saying it, like, and it helps, and that's for anyone pointing things out. It helps. Like, that's one of the things I'm hoping to get from ECST is that at least someone can actually see me up close and go, oh yeah, that's terrible. Like, do this or do that different. Because you can see on a camera, but you can't really see up close and personal. No, you've got to move. You can hang out down here. So he's come down again. Let's show you Mr. Rude, who never says hello. You going to say hello? No? You can hang out down here, it's fine. I think he gets lonely because the kid's home, but she's playing, so he just wants a bit of company. And it's too cold to go out today, otherwise he'd be sort of wanting to go outside, but it did start snowing again today. Oh, look at that! I knocked the peen off. Damn, these things are tough. Look at that. Does that make your eyes water? There we go. We'll have some fun targets. 80 and 81. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't handle that. Like it's too hot for me. I think it's about 10 Celsius, so what, about 50-ish. And yeah, like I don't enjoy the heat at all. Hey, hello clicky catapults. How's your Friday going? So we're shooting the little peens off the lips. Well, and just a bit of everything. It's Friday. Let's just not do any serious stuff like targets. I spent a few days going over targets and trying to clean up my shooting, but we're just having a fun shoot today. That was in the lips. I do have hearts. And I know I said this a while ago. I was going to get a little soundboard thing going, and so that whenever I shot a heart, I could go, "Shot through the heart." Yeah, my favourite time of year is fall. Just because like you get that cool, like there's a bit of, it's warm, but it's also you get that cooling off as well. I do enjoy that little cloud. It's probably not good for me because I've got a fan, right? You can see just next to the catch box there's a fan. So it's probably like this dust. It flows and then it goes and it's blowing into my lungs. But let's see if we can get rid of that can. I haven't cut a can in ages. Hey, and hello Jorge in both places. Yeah, for you, Clicky. What's up with you? Yeah, I'm streaming on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I'm not going mad. If I'm mentioning people and you're like, who the hell is he talking to? I've got both chats up at the same time. See, and again, like there were so many things wrong with my shot before. So, Clicky, you're in Fife as well. Bunch of Fifes. For anyone North American, Fife is, I think you have them here, like the bananas, the brand Fife, F-I-F-E. And so in England, when I was a kid, if you was getting in trouble, it'd be like, oh, you're going to get a bunch of fives. Five, like the punch. But the joke was, you'd say fifes. So almost like you're getting a bunch of bananas. And as he popped up, everyone saw Benji's post that he's... the next episode of the podcast is coming up. Ooh. That is... yeah. So we'll pop that to the side. It's lucky I saw that. I just glanced and it was like, oh, that doesn't look normal. And normally, that's when I look in the mirror. I think, oh, that doesn't look normal. Yeah, so Hoggy, like I like it sort of a bit of relief, like during the summers here, because Calgary's classified as desert. So when it gets like really hot, yeah, I can't sleep, like uncomfortable, and I get overtired because I can't sleep. Lots of fields and open pastures. I don't think I've been to Fife. So if you didn't know, like, I'm obviously from England, but I live in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. So if you're in Scotland, if I turn it right for the camera, that I got that when I was in Scotland. So it's like a tribal thistle. Yeah, see, if I ever did move back to Scotland, I couldn't say five. I've never been there, but I've been to Edinburgh and oh, what's the William Wallace place? Come on, what is it? Help me out, Clicky. So what's the area for William Wallace? Because I stayed in a hotel that overlooked the William Wallace monument. Hey, Mr. Z. Stirling. That's it. Stirling. So yeah, I loved Stirling, like the little town where the William Wallace monument is. Oh man, it was beautiful there. The other place, Clicky, I don't know how well, like you might know Scotland fairly well. The best place I visited in Scotland was Kinlochhew, and if you hear that and you're like, oh, I've never really heard of that. Hey, later, Hoggy. See you later. So Kinlochhew, I looked it up. It was a town, and I was going to stay in it. It's a town of 5 buildings. I'm pretty sure there was only like 5. There was a hotel, a little shop, and maybe like 3 houses. And it's in the middle of nowhere. And it's like, oh my god, this would be so nice. And it is. Like, you get on the road, you drive away, and that's it. There's just like nothing but like land, pastures, fields for miles. Oh, it's so nice. Probably very impractical, but... Right, so Jorge, you're saying bottom of the can. See, these bands, I've had these bands on this thing forever. Like, this is Sniper Sling Yellow. It's got to be 4, maybe 5 months I've had these bands on here. And there's a bit of me that's like, you should change it, but then there's also it's like the hockey beard. I don't want to shave it. Well, this isn't a hockey beard, but you get what I mean. Like, these bands are just working so well for me. Hey, Vinny, how you doing? I've changed it just for you new, like, if you look below me now, there's not that one camera. That's actually 3. So you've got from the main catch box, that's on the can, the disc below it, and then of course you can see like the bottom part is a little bit zoomed in on the shelf thing. I'll go and put my hand in front of the can and the disc, and then you'll see how it's laid out, because it kind of looks like that's just one thing. Well, the other set of lips is no more. I should chuck that. I was going to bring a bin down. Still, I'll chuck it in the bucket. So we go for a disc. I saw that bounce out. Now you see that there's bits of me it's like, should I remake the catch box this year? Because I'd made it sort of more for archery, which is why it's not that deep and things keep bouncing out. I'm not sure what to do. I've added like several layers of cloth and stuff still bounces out. So I don't know what to do. Apart from rebuild it, but make it deeper. See, and where's... Oh, let's try it. Where's Coin when you need him? Coin. Let's just test it, because usually you say his name and he pops up. To me it's weird, like sometimes I hit that can, I hear it, like it goes through, but the can barely moves. It's messing with my mind. We're getting there. That I do find, and I know like they say practice smaller targets, and I should. Because if I'm going to ECST, I should practice smaller targets. But cutting cans is so much fun. Right, let's do the peen. Let's see if we can get that peen off the lips. Oh, straight in the mush. One thing I am going to have to get though is a new fan, because the fan down there works, but the one that's next to me like crapped out. Yeah, see, Pinky Hole Master, and like that's why I keep forgetting when Coin's around, because that is like you can get 2 fingers in there. So what frame? This is the Pulse. It's by Black Pine. Oh, you know it? Yeah, it's made by a fellow Alberta man. And yours is coming soon, isn't it, Al? You said. Like, have you got a tracking? Is it like in the post on the way to you? Like me, I love it. And if you hadn't seen, I know Al's seen it, but just Butler, if you hadn't seen, I glittered one up. So I have a glitter pulse. But that one's 100, so this one's a 95mm, that one's 100. Yeah, that, and Al, that's why I got my pulse. It was when Mark got his. And then I messaged the guy, and it's like, when we started back and forth, and he's like, well, I'm in Calgary, and he told me where he was, and it's like, oh shit, look, we're really close. You lost me on FB for some reason. Oh. Well, hello Clicky, and welcome on YouTube. It's still showing as streaming. I don't know, like it says that I'm live. Yeah, according to this, everything's fine on Facebook. Yeah, I don't know why, but thank you for letting me know, because that's important information, like if things stop working. Because I say, to me, it's showing that everything's still streaming and everything's on. I skimmed a bit off that. I saw a little thing flutter off. I do, yes. Jorge. Oh, and Clicky. Oh, so it was on your end. Right, okay. Yeah, it's a. In case you're wondering, Clicky, like I hadn't. That today's the first time of me trying it out. I've been looking it up how to like multi-stream, like stream to different platforms. So I tried it today, and apparently it works. So I can do it. But yeah, Jorge, I do still have the tracking. Did you lose it out of Messenger? Like, because I sent you it as an image in Facebook Messenger. So if you haven't got it in there, let me know. I can resend it, or I can send you a link. As far as I've got it in a thing, because whenever I send people stuff, I always like to keep an eye just until it's like out for delivery or something like that. And the last I saw, it was in LA. I think it got to LA yesterday. So hopefully you'll have it Tuesday, maybe. Oh, so Vinny, this is why I came up with that game that I messaged you about, like, see if you can shoot the can without cutting it, because I'm fucking expert at it. I can shoot a can for hours. 4 trophies in 6 comps. Yeah, Jorge, message it, because I will forget. So if you can't find it, message me. I can send you a link directly to like the full tracking thing. But yeah, remind me, because I will forget. And Clicky, that's really good. So the trophy, like, did you win like #1 gold medal kind of trophy, or? Yeah, have a look, Jorge. Just go in Messenger from our messages. Just scroll up a bit. I think there should be a photograph of it. But so if not, message me. I can definitely send it to you again. I just don't want to do it right now because it means picking up my phone. And if I pick up my phone, then I'm going to start looking at other things. Because, you know, the ADHD, the brain doesn't, like, can't allow just one thing at a time. Yeah, man, I'm going to have to get another fan for sure. Do I have one lingering? Because that thing's dead. Nope, right. Looks like today I'm going to have to pop out and get a fan. I will have to have a look, because like some phones they have slow-mo. I'm not sure what old phones I've got. I'll have to see. I know like my kid, she got a new phone recently, so maybe her old one will do a slow-mo. But I'd like to get a slow-mo so I can just see what's going on, what I'm missing. how it works in the UK is when you enter, you're a semi-pro. When you win 2, you're now a pro. Then you're against the top shots in the country. Well, if I was there, I'd be in the kids division, and I'd be helping their self-esteem. I joke, I'm okay at shooting, but I'm only shooting 8 metres, because it's all I've got. Like, this is a wall, so this is pretty much as far back as I can go. And I've never officially, but I think I did measure it once, and it was sort of roughly about 8 metres. Oh, we'll see, Clicky, because I'm going to ECST, and you see, so where I am, I'm in Calgary, and sorry for everyone else, I know you've heard this before, but just in case you hadn't heard, Clicky, so in Calgary, it's illegal to have a screenshot, it's illegal to have a slingshot in city limits on city property. So basically what that means is I can shoot this in my basement, I could set something up in my backyard and shoot, but the minute, if I'm like this and I go boo and step onto the sidewalk, I can get arrested for having a loaded weapon. So it makes it difficult where it's situations like that, so it makes it difficult because of course I can't practice shooting up and down. Like, I can only really shoot straight ahead. So that's going to be my limitation when I go to... But I'm going to ECST more to meet people and, like, have a laugh. I'll still do, like, the course, just because I'm flying from Calgary out to Pennsylvania. I may as well do it while I'm there. Oh yeah, and I know it's not an enormous thing, Al, and for the bands and that I'm shooting, like that distance is probably not going to be that much different as long as I'm shooting straight. Like as soon as I do a woods course and something is up in the air or down, I haven't had the practice. So I might get some practice in my backyard shooting clay because I've got some things I can put on the ground. But I'm not going to get any practice at shooting things up in a tree. So yeah, who knew, Clicky? Canada is more restrictive than... Yeah, here, I don't know what it's like in the UK, like, for laws like that, Clicky, but like, in Calgary, I could walk around the streets with a bow and arrow. Absolutely fine, but I can't do it with this. I think it's because of like the way the laws are worded, I believe. So this, I think it falls under a concealed weapon because it's so small. Yay, I've got more than one concealed weapon then. Ends up at TSCE instead. I'm sure that's funny, Jorge, but I've got no idea what TSCE is. I know it's like those letters jumbled up, but I don't know if there is some, like if TSCE actually stands for something. This is that bit of the can where it's, see, from the main catch box, so that main catch box cam is coming at an angle. So it looks, from that image, there's still quite a bit to hit. But from me, it's got like that slither. And I know loads of people could just hit that, but this is me. Tennessee. What would the SCE be then, Al? See, this is that point where if I was playing that game that I said to Vinny and that, like the whoever cuts the can loses, this is the bit where I would win. Oh, ECST backward. Okay, I did not notice it was still the same letters. I just didn't know if TSCE was actually something. And it's like, oh, coincidentally, TSCE is like, I don't know, some redneck cabin where they play banjos and watch Deliverance all day. It's I swear I could break the record for the most shots on a can to cut it. So even that was a hit, but it's still going. Hey Carl, how you doing? Just remember to pivot at the hips. You'll be golden. Right. Let's loosen it up a bit. I know some people say like it's fine to shoot with the bands all twisted, but it puts me off. Because all I see, like when I draw back, all I see is a big yellow Twizzler. See? It's just not cutting. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Jorge when I first started. I watched last night hips, not shoulders. So I was watching Naked and Afraid last night. So season 18, episode 3, and the guy had a slingshot. And yes, he did use it. And yes, he did, he modified it as well. I don't know what he was shooting. So he had a pouch. I'm assuming he had steel ammo. But at one point he modified it to then be like a sling bow. And then he made an arrow and was shooting an arrow with it for hunting. Hello from Lake Tahoe. Why, thank you, Bill. This is the first time I've streamed on Facebook. So I'm dual streaming on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So if I'm mentioning names and you're like, who? It's because I've got two chats up at the same time. Yeah, I am originally from England. Now live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Well, I aimed at the bottom of the can, Jorge. Maybe it's Canadian cans. Maybe they make Canadian cans like a lot tougher. Or maybe all you Americans are cheating when you do your can cuts. Zach Fowler. Oh yeah, they don't like Zach Fowler here. He got in big trouble a couple of years ago. Yeah, wrong show. Zach was on Alone. But yeah, if you wanted the story, you probably heard the story anyway. But yeah, if you look up Zach Fowler and add in the word Banff, B-A-N for November, F-F. Oh yeah, him and something Ovens. He's got a channel. Yeah, they got in trouble. I could be like to check the details, but it was something like they were doing a survival show together, and they went on to I'm not sure the exact term, but protected land, and started fishing, and they caught fish that are protected and then killed and cooked it. And so don't say, I'm not saying that's exactly the details, but that's as far as I remember. There was something to do with, they went to a river, but it was part of a national park. It wasn't Crown land, so it was protected. I think like they got fined like thousands of dollars. There's a Canadian guy, something Ovens. I think if you saw Alone with the one where Zach Fowler, this guy something Ovens, he was on that same season. Like that's how they met. But yeah, I don't think Zach Fowler will ever rush back here. Put it that way. Again, I don't know the details fully. All I know is what I heard at the time. Get off. See, there is a bit of me that wants to try tubes. Yeah, Jorge, like, when you're bored, like, after I've done my live stream, yeah, just Google Zach Fowler Banff, BANFF, and you'll see it. Because it was big news. Because of course, like it was like, oh, that's the guy that was just on a loan. So of course it was big news here. But yeah, oh, it was all over the news in Calgary. It's like, oh, he's done some sort of illegal hunting or fishing, and that's what I believe it was. And this is a few years, I think I want to say 2018, 2019, somewhere around that. But that's as far as I remember what it was. It was something like they were camping. So where they set their camp and where they were doing the survival thing was Crown land. So they're allowed to do that. But I think like they went fishing and they crossed some sort of border thing. So it was no longer Crown or public land. This was now national park, so protected land, and all the wildlife are protected in there. And they were fishing. So of course, like they couldn't say, no, we didn't do it, because it was on their video that they done it. So yeah, oh, you know the Ovens guy? I can't remember his surname. I want to say Mike, but like he's quite an old looking guy, and apparently he like lives like off. I think he's like one of the like an off-grid kind of lives in the woods type. But yeah, he was on the same season. But yeah, don't take what I'm saying for the exact thing, but that's kind of like the ballpark of what the issue was. I believe it was some kind of trout or salmon that they caught, and it's protected. So if he's at ECST, so I should just go up to him and say, oh, I'm from like Alberta, RCMP. You haven't paid your fine. Yeah, and as Benji was in earlier on the Facebook chat, so if anyone hadn't seen, Greg Owens, that's it, Mr. Z, Greg Owens. But yeah, again, don't take what I'm saying for the exact details. Like, Google it and you'll see that there's like it was big news, so it was on all the big news channels here. As I said, probably as well because they had both just been on a loan a year or 2 years before, so of course it was just everywhere. See, I'm still hitting that thing. Yeah, Mr. Z, like, I honestly I couldn't say anything about Greg. Oh, is it Owens? I thought it was Ovens. Alright. I was being a dick getting his name wrong. I could have sworn it was Ovens. Oh, it is definitely Owens? Right. Yeah, I've never seen his videos. Well, I can't say never. I might have seen like one or two, maybe after I saw after I saw that season of Alone. But yeah, I mean, I should, but I just don't think I'm subscribed to his channel, or it's one of those things where I am subscribed and it's just not showing up. Yeah, but here, like the news channels here would be like CTV. If you see CTV.com, don't go to CBC. CBC would be the equivalent of you going to CNN in the US. I mean, none of those news channels tell any truth anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... This is going to be one of those times, isn't it? Just trying to get that last little bit. So what I'll do, as it's 12:30, I'll call it at cutting the can. Just because my mouth's getting dry and it's really hot down here, like because I've only got one fan, so I really need to order a new fan. Right, I've got 3 shots on the bracelet. So this is one of those 3. Let's see if I can cut it in the 3. Can't believe that is not cutting. Yay! There we go. Right, so I've got what would be the last shot. I've only got one left on the bracelet, so let's just go for it. Let's see what damage, if any, I can get at the top. Tell the truth, Paul. The BBC. Well, it probably is on the BBC as well, but the BBC are just as... Like, for me, none of those news channels tell the truth. I mean, some of them might get lucky and like get a bit of truth in a story, but I honestly haven't watched the news in like decades. Yep, that could 2019. That sounds about right, Mr. Z. So last shot, and then I'll call it. Might as well just use the last one that was on the bracelet. See if I can do some damage on the remaining can. I'm actually shocked that I hit it, but anyway, that's me done. I need some fluids because I'm dehydrated and hot and sweaty, and I know that like getting people excited, but no, this isn't that kind of thing. So you lot have a good one. Thank you for joining the live, and I will see you on the next one.